there's some creepy pictures here. I've really haven't noticed any correlations with the pictures, the ones that are not as detailed. The ones that are super detailed, though, actually tell a story that with the original Resident, like original remakes, but the original Resident Evil, not the remakes, showed or didn't show, just kind of teased that. Whereas this one kind of opens it up a little bit more. But here with the lighter, you can actually light this this fireplace, and this is actually a part of a puzzle because apparently, as you can see, there's a map of originally I thought it was the first floor, but it's actually the second floor. So you can actually use this wooden plank to actually cover that up, and then when you add the when you look at it, it's a map of Mansion 2, take yes. I don't know how that works. I really don't know, don't want to know why it works, and honestly you don't really need it. I didn't need it. I played the whole game without it because eventually you search everything for it. And here, surprisingly, they only give you one herb. I guess in the earlier difficulties they gave you a lot more, but nope, this one they only give you one. So, but I think that covers this room, right? Right. I forget how to check a map apparently. Okay, yeah, this covers this room. Cool, because we can't go in here. We're not going to go in there for a very, very long time. So. And originally when I played this game too, I thought it was just the mansion you had available to you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Senor Superman, no here. Oh, no. No, there's a lot more, so. But we've been making some good progress. But now that we've gotten a good portion of this area done, we're actually going to head back to the west wing. And I'm going to call it west. I know it's probably east. I'm going to check the map. It's going to bother me now. No, it is the west. Ha. Knew it wasn't full of it. We're going to head back to the west wing, and we're going to go ahead and take that, and I'll show you the upgraded. So the mixed herbs, that's one version of it, and then you can actually upgrade it to that, which just looks like a big pile of weed. That's what it is. You're getting high off phonics. So and just a safe space, and because I don't use it all that often, we are getting rid of the survival knife. It's just realistically, you just don't use as much as you should. So, maybe I don't. Maybe that's what it is. So, cool. Excuse me. So now that we have that done, we're gonna head back to the east side of the wing because I think there's still certain puzzles over here we can't access. I'll double check though, because I'm pretty sure the one door I'm thinking of, or the two doors I'm thinking of, are still locked. But we'll find out. If one of them technically already open, it's going to be helpful because we're going to head over in that direction anyways. So, oh ho ho, hello buddy. Yeah, that's locked. Cool. Sweet. And then we'll head this way. Are you open? Yeah, that's locked. Cool. I figured as much. So, but yeah. So at this point, we have really no other, I guess, way to go than the West Wing, I believe. I'm not going to look at the map to just save time, but I'm pretty sure, almost positive, like 95% positive. So, but here we're going to get to the top wing of the west wing, top wing of the west wing, whatever, second floor. Here, I think the zombie actually spawns on the top row here. Oh no, he's being nice, cool. Because now we can open up this one. Cool. And then we're also going to get rid of this key probably right away because there's a couple of other doors we can open up with it too. But here, there's another save zone, and I love this this jump scare. This is good. So you see that zombie over there, you're like, okay. It's like, oh no, another zombie over there. The last one didn't pop up though, which I'm kind of surprised, but you know, not complaining, I guess. Shoot, you bring in your friend now, okay. And then there's only a certain area when you can start shooting the legs. Okay, cool, okay. It's like, why aren't you going down? Okay, combine. Then we'll still shoot you. Unless you're dead. If you're dead, I'm cool with that. Oh, positive you're dead? Yeah, you're dead. Okay, cool. And then we're going to go into this other safe room because I need to get more kerosene. Cool. And yes, if you do walk into the fire while that's happening, that will kill you, so you just got to be careful. So, oh, look at those jiggle physics. That's what I love most about this game, man. They know how to apply to the overall gamer experience. Okay, that just sounds so stupid anyways. Sweet. So here there are a couple more cluey things, but we came here mainly for this kerosene to kill that other zombie. We will pick this up because I believe I could just clean this out. Yeah, because then there's the battery, and then there'll be a surprise for us, which if you guys can see that already. So battery, and then will you take the broken shotgun? Why would I do that? The first time I played, I actually didn't take the broken shotgun because I had the other shotgun already, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize that was a thing. That's good to know. I'll do it on my other playthrough, so I'm doing it now. So we have that now. Just need to kill this last zombie, and then we'll actually get rid of the plant herbicide, even though that will trigger something. But just rather hello. Okay. I guess you couldn't help but fall for me. I guess. Did you die? Okay, yeah, you died. Cool. That honestly doesn't happen too often, where you can actually get a one shot off a leg. Or I guess a limb shot, we'll call it a limb shot, because you could do it with an arm one too. Doesn't happen too often, but when it happens, it happens. So cool. I'm gonna just open this and then maybe go down it. I haven't decided yet. We'll find out. Because this is exactly where that one note wanted to take you. We're actually not gonna do this quite yet, and you'll see the reason why. So I'll leave the dog whistle here then, because that's what we're gonna be using it for. And I kind of don't want to do the plant one yet until I don't know. There's so many options. And here's where you start thinking, especially once you actually played some of the different portions you could actually go down with. Be like, well, I could do this, but then I have to deal with this, or I could do this, but then it's going to be longer to do this. So there's like a bunch of stuff you have to take into consideration. So, but here, now that we got that, get rid of the reel, get rid of the dog whistle. Did we have... I guess I did grab that. Okay, cool. Combine. But I am going to grab the herbicide, and then just in case... man, if I grab that, though, I have to use it. We'll be fine. I believe. So, but here's that all I need, though, because I still have the shotgun, right? Yeah, okay. So here, we're going to go into this, down this hallway, into kind of like a darker area. Again, as... Oh, I didn't... Yeah, okay. Yeah, this zombie's here automatically, but if you don't burn him as well, he will still be under the clarification that he will get a lot more difficult later, so... That also, I don't know if I pointed it out, but when we were upstairs during the beginning of the playthrough, or Let's Play, there was already one zombie dead up there. I believe 2. They also qualify for those as well, so... But you don't have the kerosene that early, or the lighter, so you can't really do it, because by the time we head back over there, they're going to be gone, so... And then they'll reappear as their friends. And I guess the only... Oh, we can't go down there yet. Interesting me. Oh my. So I guess we do need to go back and get the... I mean... We don't need to, but it just makes things a lot easier. Shoot. Let me think of this through real quick, because then I gotta put the plant back, because I'm not gonna get that right now then. So we'd have to go back and get the shotgun for sure, and then that kind of ruins my plans a little bit. Okay, fine. Whatever. Just goes to show you, even I say I played this a lot, but I don't even know how many times I've played it is a lot, but I've played through Jill's campaign alone at least 6 times. This is probably my 7th time. So I know my way around, but then there's just little things that I just seem to like not remember for some odd reason. I'm not sure why, so. But it's fine. We'll actually make this kind of quick, and then finally it shows up here and just juke you. Thank you. Cool. See, and sometimes like the distance for the juke changes, I feel like, for zombies. I think it's just all based on your reaction time, maybe. Who knows? Okay, we're gonna keep going. But here we're actually gonna go downstairs, because we could do this by going upstairs and going in and around, and technically that would not be safer, so don't even listen to me. Go this way. So I don't know. I feel like maybe we'll get different costumes throughout, but I don't want to like waste time checking, to be honest. So I'm not even gonna bother checking right now. So we'll go through here. The art room sounds so dastardly, even though there's really not that dastardly, or there's not many dastardly things about it. I don't know. It's like maybe like, oh man, we've had a sexy woman in here for the first time in years. Quick, play dramatic music to keep her from leaving, because she'll be too scared. I don't know. So, man, good times. So we don't need to go over there. Then, do we have any friends over here yet? Not yet. Cool. So here's actually one of the puzzles that I end up technically failing the first way through. But if you fail, it's kind of a good introduction of letting you know, hey, this is something, it's a mechanic, so get used to it type of thing. So even though it's one of your first instances, it also really lets you know of things to expect, essentially. So, but here, we're going to pick up this, which is a working shotgun. Oh my goodness. And you see that thing actually goes back up. So then what you could do then is you can actually use this, the broken shotgun, to actually reset that. Now, that actually resets a trap in the previous room where if you just take in the shotgun and you're fine, well, you're not fine, but if you take it and you just leave, then it's like, oh, hey, the ceiling is going to collapse and it's locked. But then Barry comes in and saves you. So it's one of those forgiving instances. And in the original game, they had like the worst voice acting ever, and I think it was the worst line ever. It's like, you almost became a double-breasted sandwich. Be like, wow, you just totally bringing out our cleavage here. I make a lot of boob jokes, but that one was just bad. It wasn't even classy. So from here, we're gonna head back upstairs and then work our way back through the hallway, and then I think I actually might pick up the whistle here though. Yeah, I'll pick up the whistle here so I don't even have to go back down there. Okay, cool. That'll work. And then from there, we'll probably go get the plant stuff. Yeah. That'll work. We got it. We're fine. We are grooving to improving. Grooving to mechalosing. I don't know. I say random stuff because, you know, I'm such an entertaining person. That's why. So there's the dog whistle. Good on kerosene. Cool. And this shotgun is handy right now. Later on, you do get a better shotgun as long as you do certain things in a certain amount of time. And you'll understand that later. It's being so cryptic as if people haven't played this game before. But it's, I don't know. I just don't like the double barrel shotgun, which is weird because in like regular first person shooters, I usually prefer double barrel shotguns over like pump action shotguns. So it's a really weird change for me, especially like in a zombie game. So I don't know. Maybe just shows I'm maturing as a gamer. I doubt it actually. So if anything, I'm just discovering games that I didn't realize were good. And this is a great instance of it. This is a pretty old game, but I still feel like it holds up. Like I kind of prefer this to some of the newer Resident Evils, 4, 5, and 6. And a lot of people were like, yeah, 5 and 6, I understand, but 4, really? It's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go that way. Or did I mean to go that way? I didn't mean to go that way. No, because I could have gone the other way. Well, whatever. Yeah, because that door on the left side is actually... Oh, I forgot about you. Fine. I don't feel like taking damage right now. Oh, but I didn't want to use that. Oh, man. So I guess that's an instance to show. You could actually switch between the two. I forgot to switch back because once you pick up like a battery, it'll automatically say, oh, you want to use the battery next? No, I didn't want to use the battery next. Man, another freaking error, whatever. Just the way the cookie crumbles, man. Cool. So here you'll see exactly why I wanted to use a shotgun. So, because shotguns are love, shotguns are life. Okay, so we'll grab that, and then we'll use that. And then we're gonna have some friends here. I'm gonna hide over here, actually. Oh shit! I apparently forgot how to shoot. No, get off! I don't know how to shoot apparently. I'm gonna die, and it's gonna be a horrible death. Why is this so difficult for me? What is happening here? I don't understand. That is usually not that difficult. I don't know what I was doing, man. I'm a horrible, horrible Resident Evil player. Jesus, okay. Treated my wounds there. You could noticeably see when there's something wrong with what's her face. I was gonna call her Gary. With I just said her name a second ago. What's her freaking name? I'm just so bewildered. I don't remember her name, apparently. All right, whatever. So we're going to use this bracelet here. We're going to examine it. We're going to press it. There's a switch. Will you press it? Yes. And it just blows up in our face. I wish they would have actually introduced something like that. Would have been kind of funny. And here we get a coin. We can examine it again, like from here, I think. Somewhere here. There we go. And then it'll actually extend into a fake key. And it really is a fake key, so... and then we'll actually go through here, so because I believe we still have to open up this door. Yeah, there we go. Probably don't need this anymore. Yes, discard it. So, discard it like trash, man. So, and anytime it does ask you if you want to discard it, you're more than welcome to discard it. There's no reason to keep it afterwards. So, which reminds me, I still have to get rid of my first key here, which I might do here in a second. I have no idea what happened, man. I used all but one, which is a little disappointing, honestly, but, you know, whatever, man. I honestly don't know what happened. I just, for some reason, I was like, left trigger, right trigger, but on the back, so the back L2 and R2, obviously didn't shoot, and then by the time he was too close, I don't even know if he was taking damage or not. I don't know, that was just stupid. Whatever, man. I don't live by your construct of rules, even though I kind of do, but I'm just going to pretend I don't. Cool. But now that we have this fake key, we'll be using it here in a second. But I do now, and this is where the problem with inventory comes, because you do a lot of backtracking. Will I be killing any zombies? No, not in the immediate future. So we're going to get rid of that. That'll be get rid of soon. But I just want to keep the kerosene. Yeah, because that'll still be there. Yeah. Well, we still need to take the chemical plants too. Yeah, because that'll switch that. Yeah, okay, cool. This should be fine. We'll find out. I say should as a, yeah, everything will be okay. Yeah, no big deal. So, it just still really bugs me about those stupid dogs. I can't believe I played it like that. I don't know what happened. Oh, yeah, never mind. Cool. You like how fresh I said that? Like, oh yeah, never mind. But I could go this way, right? Yeah, okay. So we're actually gonna equip nothing here, and that is possible to run with just your hands. You actually run a lot faster with your hands. Yeah. Don't use your feet, guys. Use your hands to run. But here's just to do some select dodging. As here we have our friend here. So now they finally introduced them. If you kill zombies but you don't burn them or you do headshots, they turn into red bullies. I call them that. I'll get the official name later. But they're super duper aggressive zombies that just want to destroy your life, essentially. And they're really, really hard to kill. So it's good to, like, if you know, especially if you play the game for a while, if there's certain areas you're going to be passing through a lot, you want to clear that area out with zombies as well as making sure they're fully, like, dead. So... whereas there, we only passed through this area a couple of times, and here's an extra trap. This is why we need the fake key, so we can use this to reset the trap. You can put the key back if you, like, don't know that, and you haven't gotten the extra fake key. So you're like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? You can put it back, and so that's what I love about, like, resettable traps in this game. We can't go over there. I don't know why I went over here. But yeah, it's one of those things I love. It's like, oh my god, I literally died to that trap the first time. I was like, I don't know what to do here. What do you want from me? What do you want from me, mother? Okay. But yeah, so that way, if there's certain areas you know you're going to be passing through a lot, you definitely want to make sure to clear it out if you can, so you don't have to deal with the red bully. The red woolly bully. So here we still have the plants. So yeah, let's go get rid of this key then. And then from here, I have to think, because I also, and then here, it kind of creeped me out the first time, and I recommend not doing it. Like this was empty, and then these crows show up, and then this body disappeared. Yes, the body. Oh, I didn't pick up this ammo. Man, I'm an idiot. But the body will reappear later. Let's just say that. I think it technically already reappeared. I don't remember. So, and then now that I think about it, there is one zombie. Yeah, one zombie I do want to kill. It's gonna be this one. This is our original friend here, but we're not gonna go down there. Oh, it's locked from the other side. Okay, there we go. Cool. So we're gonna open that. We're not going to walk in it. I just want to make sure it's open. So that way if I'm in a different part of the mansion, it's like, hey, you don't have to use this key anymore. Great. Cool. And now we opened up. That's the first gold key that we had. So now we've opened up all the doors that were associated with that gold key, so we're fine. And here it's like, ooh, spooky. Pick up a dagger. I think that's the only thing in here, right? Yep, dagger. I'm here. I believe there's nothing shot here yet. Later, there'll be a lot more. But here now we'll see another very terrifying cutscene. Oh no. Who knew zombies could open up doors? That's the scariest part. It's so scary. I make fun of it, but realistically, like, again, the way they angle certain things, it just, I don't know, I can't help but just grin and be like, this was a good game. Now, I will say the only thing to make that a little bit creepier, if they actually managed to make him a red bully, then I'd be like, oh my goodness, that's a little fucked up, Capcom. Money shot. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. Can't help it, man. Virtual girls, you know what I mean? Okay, anyways. So here we can juke him out usually. Haha, there we go. Cool. But that thing's locked from the other side. But now we have that. So now we just have to make a grand circle, essentially. Because we could go through the hallway, but I don't want to go through that hallway now. The one with the red bully, if I can help it. Big reason why. Excuse me, I'm coughing a lot. And I'm actually not going to pick up this diamond here. Or it might be a sapphire or ruby, I don't even know. But a lot of the reason why is because I just would prefer not to deal with that heartache or headache if I can. So, but you'll see why I'll pick that up here in a second. But now we're just working our way downtown. Walking fast. Faces passing homebound. And back in the day, that'd be copyright. How dare you sing that song? Okay. So I'm going to go back up. But so far, you can see a lot of people make jokes talking about how you would, in a lot of cases, have this. I think we can go this way. Yeah, it'll be easier. Have this mansion memorized by how much backtracking you end up doing. And what's really weird too, like sometimes the backtracking does feel forced, but you never really feel bad about it. Like the only reason I feel bad about backtracking right now. That was a jerk. That was a jerk. Okay, well, I'm going to show you an instance of this. I'll see if I can get it to work. This is how you headshot zombies with a shotgun. So you let them get close. You aim in for their head. And you got to take a bite. That's required. But you aim at their head. And then, man, I'm losing my voice. Give me a second. And then, all of a sudden, they're dead. You can try to already have the shotgun aim up when you find the moment to shoot him. I feel like that doesn't work as often, whereas if you're right there, you just aim and shoot real quick. It feels to me that works the best, but I really wish I hadn't taken that hit, though. It's a little annoying. I guess I never usually take that route, to be honest, so I'm actually kind of surprised there was a zombie there, but now I know for the future, so. Now I know for the future. To never ever be stupid. Cool, but now we have the other mansion key, so now we can go into this area here. And then I'm actually going to be clearing some room. Oh, grab that. And we are going to learn our lesson here. We are going to switch it back to the... No, we're not. We're actually going to keep it there. I thought for some reason we saw the dagger, but I guess we don't. So, but now we have a dagger, because I remember the one being here, unless they took it away. They probably took it away. Okay, cool. So now you have this magical door, which It doesn't have too much use right now, I believe, even after. But you could actually put this in here as and then the clues right there is like tiger, two eyes, yellow and blue. So you put diamonds in there and you're good. We have shotgun shells, but we're not going to be refilling. Well, I might. We still have those other 6 in the graveyard. It really depends if I feel the need to have them. So right now I don't feel the need to use them. So not to mention, I know for a fact we'll get a lot more shotgun shells here soon. It's just getting to that point. So, all right. And there should be no zombie here. Cool. Now, there's a reason why I'm clearing this out, because once we do the plant section of this area, this will be infested with zombies. And as you can see there's already a zombie there that, may wake up here in a second. I guess we'll never know. Or will we? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Here, I'm not going to read any of this. Here's just talking about research, about how he was a part of research, then all of a sudden something happened, and then he started getting hungry and itchy and all this other stuff. Oh my god, it's a zombie. Whatever shall I do? Okay, and then if I did this right... Oh yeah. And we did grab everything, right? Oh, I swear, if that was still red, I was going to be kind of annoyed. And can we not search? I thank you. Okay. So that's how you do pro juke, son. Pro jukes. I used to be a baller on the streets, hitting those threes with the swish. Oh man, you can tell I'm starting to get crazy now. I'm back into Let's Playing. So, but here, all the way down here, will be a special area. I can't even talk apparently. But here I'll kind of give you an idea of what it is. So we got this giant plant here, which will be coming to play later. And we have all these herbs. And then we also have 2 water sources, a red one and a green one. The red one is actually feeding the big one, and then the green one's feeding the herbs. So you can kill the herbs, so be careful, but you'll see what I mean. So now that we have him being fed, we'll use this herbicide. And then we're going to see this plant dance. Dance from an herb, dance. Dance from an herb, dance. Oh, yeah. You can't get past that, otherwise you do